Before we make the phone call, I'm gonna have to do something.
What's that?
You're not gonna like it.
Why not?
It's illegal.
How illegal?
Well, breaking and entering for openers.
Breaking and entering where?
Dorian's apartment.
Whatever for?
I want to put a tap on her phone.
Miss Lewis. I bumped into Nick Manzo up the hall. He told me someone was parked here waiting to see me. I just never expected it to be you.
Guess I never did either.
So what can I do for you? Is there something wrong, Rebecca?
I know where Todd is. I can take you to him.
Is this on the up and up?
Yes.
All right, you tell me where Todd is. I want to get to him before he leaves.
No, not yet.
Not yet?
No, I want you to make me a few promises first.
Oh, I see. So now you're calling the shots.
Yes. Now, I have the information, but I want some guarantees. Otherwise, I can't tell you anything.
Marty!
Don't say anything.
Marty!
Don't make one sound. Don't make me hurt you anymore. Let's go. Let's go.
Marty, are you in there? Marty, it's Powell. Did you find Rebecca? Marty!
Cassie is totally locked into this idea of adopting this baby?
You got it.
Huh. Well, from what I'm hearing, it sounds like you're not even a part of it. Hey, stop me if I'm butting in.
No, you're not butting in. You're right. You're right.
Well, it just seems to me, and maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but it just seems to me like you two are rushing into this a little quick. I mean, it hasn't been that long since the two of you lost your own baby. Don't you think you need some time to deal with that first?
Hi. Hey. Take your usual table. Thanks, Renee.
Can you think of another way to get what we want?
No.
Mm-hmm.
It's just it makes me very nervous.
I know.
I mean, breaking and entering, wiretapping.
If we don't have Ethel Crawford on tape, what are we going to have when we go to see Hank Gannon that we didn't have the first time?
I know. You need some sort of real evidence or you won't even begin an investigation.
Nothing like hearing Nurse Crawford and Dorian talking about blackmail.
Or murder. But these wiretapping tapes, they're not going to be admissible in court, are they?
Well, Hank wouldn't use them. He would get a court order and set up his own wiretap that would be admissible. Anyway, once those phone calls start, we'll have enough phone calls to tape. We'll have phone company records to subpoena. That's Andrew.
Oh. Do you want to go and say hello?
No, I don't think so. They look like they're really into something. I hope Cassie's all right.
Oh, well, we'll stop by and say hello later on.
Anyway, Hal Grant, a friend of mine from the Army. He's retired from Special Forces. He's always up for a good hunt.
And this qualifies?
This qualifies, definitely. He has already promised to put a tap on Dorian's phone. So, if you have any misgivings, please let me know now.
Any? I have very grave misgivings.
Shall I cancel?
No. No, I really believe that Dorian murdered my father. She's been getting away with it for 18 years, so I think it's time I followed my conscience, even if it means breaking the law.
Then it's a go.
Yeah. What happens after you put this bug in Dorian's? Do you know, it's very odd. I quite like the sound of that. Bugging Dorian. I like that.
What happens next depends upon how well our conversation with Nurse Crawford goes. Once the bug is in place, We make the call to Crawford. We tell her we have the confession. She'll be so rattled, she'll call Dorian immediately.
Yeah. And with even more luck, they'll say enough on the first phone call. We can just take the tape right to Hank.
And you'll have to listen.
I have a question.
What?
How do you intend to get into Dorian's apartment to plant the bug?
Well, that's a slight problem. I mean, Hal can pick the lock easily, but there might be a silent alarm system.
What?
I just remembered. Andrew and Cassie both carry a copy of the other's keys.
Oh, you think Cassie has a key to her mother's apartment?
Well, she used to have. Why don't I just see if I can't borrow Cassie's keys from Andrew? Excuse me.
Oh, Swade, thank heavens. Marty wanted me to give you a message.
Where is she? I was just outside looking for her.
Well, she said she was going to be a little late. I certainly thought she'd be here by now.
Where was she going?
She was going over to Angela Halliday's old Tabernacle of Joy.
What was she doing going over there?
She was looking for Rebecca because she's worried about her, and quite frankly, so am I.
Why? What's wrong?
It's hard to put my finger on exactly, but she's been very mysterious lately, distracted. And I was just up to her room to leave her check on the bureau the way I always do. There were all of these bags, packed bags of leftover food and medical supplies.
Medical supplies? What kind?
Oh, there were bandages, a couple of bottles of antibiotics.
Antibiotics? You said Marty was going over to the Tabernacle?
Yes. Rebecca still goes there to meditate and pray sometimes, even though the place is empty now.
I gotta go.
Marty? Marty! Marty!
You know, I kind of wish I'd blown him away. He's been following me around like a damn shadow. Let's go. All right, this way. All right, now I'm gonna let you go now, okay? I'm gonna take my hand off your mouth, and if you scream, I'll shoot you. You understand? You believe me, don't you, Marty? I mean, you do believe me, right? Okay. No, you do believe me. I'm glad you believe me, Marty, because it's just you and me now. Your friend Paolo III, he went back to his family's mansion, left little orphan Marty with her good friend Todd.
Please put the gun away.
No, but don't worry. Relax. I'll be out of your hair shortly. Just as soon as I finish what I've started. You know, if Rebecca sends the cops in here before I'm through, at least I'll go out with a bang. Not that it matters. You ruined my life, Marty. I may as well just be a freaking ghost. Shut up! It's okay. It's all right. Because if I gotta go down, at least I'm gonna take you with me.
He's not the monster everyone says he is.
You don't say.
If he was, then I wouldn't have helped him in the first place.
So you are helping him. Look, please, go on.
Now, the only reason I came to you is that people I trust said that I could trust you.
People like who? Come on, Rebecca, tell me where he is so we can get this.
No.
No? All right. What's the deal, huh? Talk to me, Rebecca.
I want you to agree to two things.
And what are those two things?
First, I want you to understand that he is giving himself up voluntarily, and he regrets breaking out of prison the way that he did.
He does?
Yes, he does. He was driven to it.
Really? Now, how's that?
He was frightened. There were people in there who were threatening his life. So that's the first thing, okay? That you understand that he is giving himself up voluntarily.
Understood. What's the next thing?
I want you to promise me that you won't hurt him.
Rebecca, if Todd surrenders voluntarily, no one would have any reason to hurt him.
He's sick, and he's very weak. He can't hurt anyone. Look, you have to swear that you will honor our agreement. Otherwise, I can't tell you where he is.
Hey.
Friend of yours?
Yeah, Duke. This is Beth. Beth, this is Duke.
Wow, I didn't know that you were the type to go for this kind of flash.
What are you saying? I'm not a glitzy guy? Come here, watch this.
You got it.
Oh. Okay. Look, I know you've been kind of hard up lately, so I could put in a good word for you here. If you're looking for a job, you know, you figure out what you want to do.
Why are you so nice? I mean, like, so nice all the time.
You ask around, I'm not that nice.
Well, you are to me. I mean, you've been nicer than anyone.
Well, it's probably got something to do with the Duke here. I mean, I can't help it. He just kind of makes me nice.
Your kid?
No. I wanted to be a father to him, though. He's already got a dad. It's just, you know, once, a long time ago, I was crazy in love with his mom.
And what if this birth mother all of a sudden changes her mind?
That's what I was thinking.
And we end up losing another infant all over again?
So why do you have to do this so quick?
Because Dorian is pushing Cassie to move too fast.
Dorian, what's her angle?
She thinks that it gives her a way to get Cassie back into her life, and at the same time, it just...
At the same time, what?
At the same time, she can drive a wedge between Cassie and me.
Oh, boy. The mother-in-law from hell strikes again.
Never ceases to amaze me. I mean, it's like this woman is going to get away with this stuff. No one's going to be able to stop her forever. Ever.
So I told Andrew that I would take Cassie's car in for an inspection, which I'll do when I leave here. I'll drop it off.
I pray that Dorian's apartment key is here.
Well, I think it is one of these.
I hope.
Anyway, the security man is waiting for me at Dorian's apartment. He's meeting me there. He's watching the apartment already. Okay?
I have never been more uncomfortable about anything in my entire life. But unfortunately, it's the only way to get the proof that we need.
That's right. Without evidence that Dorian paid Crawford to keep quiet, Gannon will never investigate.
I just pray to God that Blair told us the truth when she said she saw those canceled checks of Dorian's to Ethel Crawford.
Why would she lie about a thing like that?
Blair? If it suited her purposes, she would lie about the weather.
Blair, And Dorian, lovely evening, isn't it? That was quick. You found me. I always admired your resourcefulness.
Let's just get to the point.
You know, I've been catching up on the goings-on in the town without pity, but there is little about you in here, though.
Cut the chit-chat, Blair. You wanted my attention, and now you've gotten it. This is a letter to St. Anne's, to the administration, telling them that I'm rescinding my refusal to allow you to see my sister. Providing that you do not cause her any discomfort or stress, you may see her once a week under supervision.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Aunt Dorian. I have to admit, Mother is better off at St. Anne's, and I was wrong to fight placing her there. I admit that. Dorian, I'll agree to your terms.
You haven't heard them all yet. In exchange for this little transaction, I want information.
Yes?
What makes you so certain that I would have any interest whatsoever in Vicky and Sloane's visit to you in Miami?
Because, Dorian, they came asking me for any information that I had to support the evidence that they've been gathering.
Evidence?
About you. They're positive that you murdered Victor Lord. It's funny how his name keeps popping up, isn't it? And they're dead set on proving it.
Let me tell you a thing or two about your boy Todd Manning. Huh? I don't think he regrets anything except being busted in the first place.
That's not true. He's found the Lord now,
Doesn't the Lord care about committing a felony?
What?
Harboring a fugitive who is in this case desperate and violent, and as far as I can tell, completely without conscience.
You don't understand.
I understand. I understand that he assaulted 2 people during his escape. Paul Lord and Nora Gannon, whom he tried to rape. Now, call me a cynic, I don't know, but that doesn't sound like regret to me.
He was just trying to protect himself.
Tell me where he is before he hurts somebody else.
Will you promise me that you...
I'm not making any deals. Look, I'm sorry, okay? I know that I'm yelling, but after what you just told me, it says that we've got to find Todd Manning as fast as possible. For his own good. If the man is feverish and his wounds are infected, that means he's going to need some medical attention.
You'll shoot him.
No. No police officer will shoot him. Not unless it means they have to protect themselves or someone else. Now tell me where he is, or I will put you in a holding cell until I can have you arraigned in criminal court tomorrow. Come on, Rebecca, you said so yourself. Remember, the man is sick. He could be dying while we're standing here chit-chatting.
He's at the Tabernacle of Joy. I'll take you there.
Manzo, get me a squad car and some backup right away. Miss Lewis, you come with me.
Yo, this is Manzo. D.A. Gannon wants a squad car downstairs yesterday, and backup right on his tail. Let's roll it.
Detective, is Hank Gannon around?
Just left. You want to tell me?
Well, maybe it's nothing, but I can't shake this feeling that Rebecca Lewis knows where Todd Manning is.
Trust your gut, kid. She just came in and spilled it. She's taking the cops down to the Tabernacle of Joy.
That's where he is? That's where Marty went, looking for Rebecca.
Pay for that.
I'll die before I let you do that to me again. I swear. If you want to rape me again, you'll have to shoot me first.
I could do that.
You're sick.
Then make me feel better.
And you're crazy. If you had half a brain, you'd be out of the country by now.
Are you calling me stupid? Are you? Who's the one who's trapped, Marty?
You tell me.
What does that mean?
You're gonna get caught. How far away do you think the cops are by now, huh?
You know, you've changed. I remember when you begged me to stay the night because you were scared to be alone.
Yeah, I have changed. Because of what you did to me. I can't trust anyone now. Not even when I want to.
Oh, cry me a river. You ought to thank me.
What?
Look at what I did for you. If it weren't for me, you never would have turned into the strong, independent chick that everybody admires. I turned you into a frickin' saint. And at great personal expense. You have never properly paid me for that.
are pathetic. You have to hold a gun to a girl's head to get her to sleep with you.
Wait, is that a thank you? Are you afraid of me, Marty? You are, aren't you? Admit it, you're scared to death.
Blair, what makes you think I would be even remotely interested in the delusions that Vicky and Sloan have about my having murdered poor Victor?
You tell me.
Have a lovely visit with your mother and go back to Miami.
Why, Auntie, that sounds like a kiss-off.
It is.
Well, I'm not so sure that I want to go back to Miami. I mean, there's only so much one can take of Art Deco by the beach. I mean, my business, it's successful. I'm comfortable, but Dorian, to tell you the truth, I'd much prefer to be filthy rich. That was one good thing about being married to Asa.
You're gonna have to trust me on this, Blair, but there are no more opportunities for you to become filthy rich here in Landview. Unless, of course, you're planning on getting your hands on some more of my money.
That's exactly what I'm planning to do. You are so perceptive.
And you are so obvious.
Dorian, what is it worth to you to avoid the unpleasantness and inconvenience of, say, prison?
It's not how you think. Bo and Nora were the ones who attacked Todd. He was only trying to defend himself.
Oh, come on, wise up, Miss Lewis. Look, I admire you thinking the best of people. The benefit of the doubt is what my job is based on. But when it comes to Todd Manning, that's not very healthy thinking. Not for you, not for Todd, or for anybody who gets in his way.
You are going to hurt him, aren't you?
Not unless he tries to hurt us. Is he gonna try to hurt us?
He has a gun.
Oh, brother. Just what I need.
Car 3, this is headquarters. Man's again. Are you there, Hank?
Yeah, go ahead. This is Gannon. What's up?
I got Paul Lord here with me. You better lay some serious tracks and get to that tabernacle pronto.
What's going down? We're moving as fast as we can.
We're right behind you. Crank it up. Paul says Marty Saybrook's there. Possible hostage situation, Hank.
Let's go. All right, fine. I'll shoot you both. What have I got to lose, huh? Marty, get the cops now!
That's it?
Any calls in or out, you'll get them. Likewise, any incoming calls, the answering machine will pick it up.
In other words, any conversation on this line, no matter which end it originates, it'll be transmitted to us in the hotel room.
Unless I've lost my touch.
I doubt that. Thank you.
With all respect, sir, you're on your own from here.
Oh, I understand. Why don't you get on out while the getting's good?
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Blair? This is the local exchange. What in the hell is Blair doing here in Landview?
Right there. It's the tabernacle's at the end of the drive.
Oh, man, back up. It better be quick.
Promise me you won't hurt him. Promise me. Even if Marty Saybrook is there, promise me you won't hurt him.
John, step on it.